Going to tree lightings, drinking hot chocolate, getting together with friends and family, and trying not to put on too many winter pounds. That's what most people think of when they think of winter here in the inland northwest. But what if I told you there's a real case to be made that buying a home in winter is the best time of year to do it? My name is Phil Wells. I'm a real estate agent licensed in Washington and Idaho who works with buyers, sellers, and investors no matter the season. So let's get into it. Here's my case for buying in winter. My first case for this is that nobody wants to be out in the wind, the rain, and the cold. And if you're willing to brave the elements, you instantly reduce your competition. And by doing so, you increase your likelihood of landing a contract, and most importantly, landing a contract on the home that you actually want. So if you've competed all year getting outbid, or you've just not been quick enough to get there and actually secure the contract on the home that you really want, do not hang up your pre-approval for winter. Keep that pre-approval current and go out and buy a home while your competitors are more focused on Turkey. That being said, you are unlikely to encounter zero competition. There will be buyers out there still. They'll be just like you. They'll be really serious buyers. So don't underestimate this competition, and don't think that you can just fire out crazy offers because there's no one else out there. One thing to note with severe weather is that it can be dangerous. I showed a property to a couple a few years back now, and I'll never forget this. The moment she stepped out the truck, she slipped, breaking some of the bones in her lower leg after some freezing rain. Winters here in the inland northwest are no joke. Bring some appropriate footwear or some yak tracks or something like that when conditions do get bad. And if snow dumps overnight, cancel that showing and reschedule. No one's going to hold that against you. Everyone is going to be understanding in this situation. My next point in the case for buying in winter is that you will likely pay less for a home. And no, this isn't just some real estate agent saying something to get you to call him and buy a home. This is statistical fact. Here is a chart detailing the national median home price for the last 5 years. What can you see? 5 low points on the chart. What do those low points correlate to? Winter. And it's not a tiny variation either. In June 2023, median home prices across the whole country were $416,000. And in January of 2024, they were $383,000. That's a $33,000 difference, or an 8% difference. That's huge. Think about that. If you were to just buy homes in winter and sell them in summer for the rest of your life, you would be putting yourself at a real advantage. That advantage over a lifetime could add up to tens of thousands of dollars, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you're a younger buyer out there, maybe feeling like the system is against you and you can't really get ahead, maybe use this as a little trick to get ahead and give yourself that unfair advantage. So you'll have less competition, you'll likely pay less for the home. Here's another point that you may wish to consider. It's easier to spot certain defects in the colder months. You may have heard the phrase, fix the roof while the sun is shining. Well, the opposite is true when it comes to buying real estate. If you can look at that home during the wind, the rain, and the snow, it's likely to reveal where drafts are coming in, where moisture is coming into the basement. You can tell where water pools up outside. Does it run away from the foundation, or does it pool at the foundation? You can tell which rooms aren't very well insulated because they're colder than the rest of the house. And yes, you might even be able to spot a leaky roof. Now there is, of course, a flip side to this. Certain things are much more difficult to inspect. For example, a roof that's covered in snow, no one can give you an opinion on the life of that roof. Also, AC units and sprinkler systems cannot be tested below certain temperatures, so you are taking a risk there too. That's it for this video. As you can see, if you're willing to brave the elements, you can reap some significant rewards. And if you're looking for a real estate agent that will be there in the wind, the rain, the sleet, and the snow, then look no further. Like I said, my name is Phil Wells. I'm licensed in Washington and Idaho. If you want to reach out to me and talk to me about anything, my details will be in the descriptions of this video. Until the next video, thank you for watching.